Have you ever done all the things that were supposed to be healthy and still just felt awful, stressed, and disconnected from your body? If that's you, you've clicked on the right video because I felt that too, and I would like to tell you how I fixed it and where the issue really was. Let's start first with eating habits. The biggest problem is eating irregularly or skipping meals, because this can really mess with your circadian rhythm and also with your glucose levels. So if your glucose levels are low, you might be feeling more hungrier and even without energy. And after some time, your body can not be able to regulate your sense of hunger, which can lead to overeating or not eating enough. So that would be the first thing that I would change. Let's go over some unhealthy habits that young people do. The first thing, you should consider how much liquid calories or what you drink, because this can be very tricky. Even people that are trying to lose weight are drinking too many liquid calories and then restricting more their food because they're not making that much progress. And the problem is not the food, but the liquid calories. So what I would do, if you're used to ordering takeout or ordering something even at a fast food restaurant, which I really wouldn't recommend, even the healthy things that are labeled as healthy they're really not healthy. So I would avoid this. And for example, if you go every day to Starbucks, why don't you just make the coffee at home? You have it much more cheaper and you know exactly what's in it. That's the whole point of this video. If there was one thing that you would take from this, is that you should always know what's in your food, because many people doesn't know what they are eating, and then they are sad that they're not feeling good, that maybe they have acne and they're gaining weight. Another unhealthy thing is you should never go on a diet that you know nothing about. This is very popular among maybe even young girls, which is very toxic, that they're yeah, I want a pretty body for the summer. So they Google a diet that they get lean on and so on. But what they usually do, they restrict so much that their basal metabolism is so low that then it's even harder for them to stay lean, because their body is in a state where it's just fighting for their life. So it lowers the calories that they need for everyday activities, and this is very hard to get back. So even when they get off this diet, they oftentimes gain the weight back. This is called a yo-yo effect. And then let's talk about psychology, because psychological factor is very important. Oftentimes people think of food as a reward, but it's not a good thing to do, because essentially when you get food as a reward, you get big amounts of dopamine, and your body wants the dopamine, so it will crave more food even when you have nothing to reward yourself after. So yeah. And also stress eating. And why stress eating occurs is because when your cortisol during stressful situations is high, your body craves more high energy foods. And let's get to the second part, and that's how to change your relationship with food so you can feel more energized and feel like the best self. Those are some things that I did, and that would be meal prepping or planning your food ahead. So you always know what you will be eating, maybe the next day. So you're not just like grabbing a protein bar for breakfast and then ordering something for lunch because you don't have time and you didn't plan anything. So it's always better, even when you're busy, to like prep your meals and plan them. And this is also better for mental health because you're not constantly stressed about what you will eat because you always know that you have something prepared. And you should also like stop counting your calories if you're not trying to lose weight and focus more on what your food contains. If it's whole ingredients, protein, if it has enough fiber, and so on. So yeah, this is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any additional questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.